We'll wait just a minute. I see one participant joined us. Let's see if anyone else joins. Here we go. Hi there, welcome everyone. We'll get started in just a second. I'm gonna wait for a couple more participants to jump in the room here. Okay, looks like we're okay, so we'll go ahead and get started. If we have some individuals join us later, that's totally fine. So if you have any friends who want to jump in last minute, feel free to grab them and invite them or share your screen with them. So just a couple quick housekeeping things here. You'll want to keep your camera and microphone turned off so you are muted and your video is off. The panelists can't see you or hear you. So that's important when you ask questions. Go ahead and use that Q&A button to type your questions to the presenters at any time. If you're interested in signing up for more sessions, if you love this one and just want some more information, there's a ton of great sessions out there offered by MOACAC and other college partners or high school partners. So you can just go to www.moacac.org and check out the schedule. And then also, just as an FYI, this session's being recorded. So all sessions will be available at www.moacac.org after the presentation is complete. So for those high school counselors joining us or even students joining us whose parents couldn't hop on, you can always log back in and view that as well. So I'm actually going to turn it over to April Bauer with Bradley University. Thanks, April.
Hi, everyone. My name is April Bauer. Thank you so much for the introduction. I'm absolutely thrilled to be joining everyone this evening for our Bradley University virtual presentation. I hope you are all healthy and I hope everyone is staying safe. We're just going to kind of cover Bradley in a nutshell. What I love about the university, we're going to cover the programs, we're going to cover admissions and financial aid. And one of the great things about Bradley is this year, as your recruiter, I'm also going to be a parent going through the process. So if there is any parents joining us this evening, I'm in your shoes this year as my oldest son will be applying, actually submitting his application this week and walking through the process with Bradley too. So I'm excited to be able to join you not only as your recruiter and your financial aid advisor, but also now I'm going to be wearing the hat of a parent as well. So as we go through the general facts and quick facts about Bradley, we're a mid-size university, just right under 6,000 total students. What I love about Bradley is the direct entry into the programs for incoming freshmen. So around 4,600 of those almost 6,000 students are in our undergraduate degree programs. So you definitely get more of the personalized academic opportunities, but you have that large university feel. We are a Division I athletic school, a part of the Missouri Valley Conference, and we'll touch base on student organizations and a few other things that really give us that large size feel, but definitely the more personalized academic experience that we want to offer you. We are located, I feel like, in the central heart of Illinois. As you see visually from the map, we are in a prime location. So from the St. Louis area, if you're joining us from the St. Louis City, St. Louis County area, St. Charles County, we're around 2.5 hours away from the St. Louis area. Anytime I'm talking to families at a college fair, when we used to do this in person, I would always say if we were standing at Busch Stadium right now rooting on the Cardinals, we would be just about 2 hours and 20 minutes away from downtown St. Louis. So you can see Chicago is just about 2.5 hours away. Indianapolis is around 3 hours. And then of course the Quad Cities about 1.5 hours. So we are in a prime central location for you to be able to experience college and move away for a while, but be close enough to get home for anything that you may need. I also love the student interaction. So we're going to actually start a student panel.
All right, guys, welcome to our student panel. We're here just to tell you a little bit about what it's like being a Bradley student and who we are. So we're gonna get started with introductions real quick. My name is Jackson. I am a current senior here at Bradley with a health science major going into physical therapy.
And then I'm Elizabeth. I'm a junior nursing major from Naperville.
Hi, my name's Ginger. I am a graphic design and Spanish double major from Peoria, Illinois.
Hi, I'm Charlie, and I'm a senior mechanical engineering major from Tremont, Illinois.
Awesome. All right, so we're all just going to answer one question and just give you a little bit what it's like through our eyes as a student. So Elizabeth, since you are a nursing major here at Bradley, we would love to hear a little bit about your clinical sites and maybe what your favorite one is.
Heck yes. So being in the Peoria area, we have access to level 1 trauma center hospitals, so we get to see a lot there, and my favorite one would have to be the Juvenile Detention Center. I love going there for clinicals. It is so interesting.
That's awesome. All right, I'll tell you a little bit about the health science major. So at Bradley, we have an early assurance option, so it's a straight direct into the physical therapy program as long as you keep a certain GPA. Freshman is a 3.4 math, science, and cumulative, and then sophomore, junior at the end of the year is a 3.5. And if you get that, then you don't have to take the GRE exam. You don't have to worry about getting into your PT programs. You just slide right in and a seat is saved for you. So we have a really great program here. And what's awesome is that the professors that teach you in graduate school are actually teaching you in your undergrad years as well. So I already got some friends as professors that'll be teaching me the next 3 years after I graduate. So it'll be pretty cool. Ginger, you have some pretty cool stuff going on. You want to tell us a little bit about it?
Yeah, absolutely. So within the graphic design department, they do a fantastic job of providing you with the graphic design portion of it, absolutely, and understanding the mechanics of demographic as well. So you get that kind of marketing and art platform just mixed together there, which sets you out for if you wanted to work hands-on with a company as their resident graphic designer, you wanted to do freelance work, or if you wanted to start up your own business, which I have recently done. And it's been super cool. I have an Etsy shop. Check me out at Ginger Bay Studios. It's very exciting. And it's really cool to take the things that I've applied in my undergrad research and experience just within the first few years being a junior. And I can't wait to see how else that goes.
That's awesome. All right, Charlie, we have a little bit extra time since we're actually going through this pretty fast. Do you just want to tell us a little bit about the engineering program since you're a part of it?
Yeah, for sure. So, so that's the main reason why I came to Bradley was for engineering, obviously. It's something that's super cool. It's just how much hands-on experience you get in the engineering field. I was in the engineering lab as early as my freshman year. And so I think that's super cool that they have you in labs actually building things and designing things that early on.
That's awesome. All right, so for our last little tidbit here, each of us is going to give you just a little bit piece of advice when it comes to maybe coming to Bradley University. Does anyone want to start us off?
Yeah, I can start, definitely. My piece of advice is, and as cheesy as it sounds, would just be to follow your dreams. So I came into Bradley freshman year with a undecided communications major, and I decided to switch after my freshman year because graphic design was something I was really passionate about. And if I hadn't done that, I may have not have started my own business now, or have learned all of the awesome things that I have just in the first few years of me being in the program. So always go for what you're passionate about, and you'll never work a day to learn.
I'll go next. My piece of advice is to make friends in your classes, because then you can make study groups right away. And being in the nursing program, I use study groups a lot, so I highly recommend that.
Nice. I'll give you a little piece of advice. I always say to get involved in one or two things that you really are interested in and are really going to want to be a part of, because coming into college, you're freaked out. You're like, am I going to have any friends? I don't know anybody. Can I rebrand myself? Possibly. I wanted to. I kind of did. It was nice. But get involved in those one or two outside activities other than classes that you're really interested in to find that core group of friends. And in the first 2 weeks, I was able to call this place home. And so I just tried to tell you what that.
Yeah, Jackson kind of took my tidbit of advice. I was going to say, you know, get as involved as you feel comfortable with. I mean, with over 240 student organizations here at Bradley, we definitely have something for everyone. So I'd say just get involved and do whatever makes you feel comfortable, because we definitely have it here.
That's awesome. All right, thank you guys for stopping in. Thank you, panelists, for coming in. It's just a quick 5-minute little short stop video here for you. But we wish you all the best. Thanks for watching, and go Bradley.
I hope everyone enjoyed the student panel. I think one of the most important things for our families and our students that are looking at the university is definitely to be engaged with our current students. Getting back to the academic portion of Bradley, as you can see on the screen, we offer many different opportunities, and you've seen actually and heard from our students that covered a few different areas of some of our more popular majors at the university. So as you can see on the screen, we offer business, we offer communications and fine arts, we offer everything from education to retail merchandising to our health sciences program, engineering, and then of course our largest school, which would be the College of Liberal Arts and Sciences. It definitely hosts and takes care of many different majors that you'll see here in just a few minutes. So we do have 185 different academic programs for students to explore as they're looking at the university, and 12-to-1 student to faculty ratio. It's very important for us, for our students, to have that student engagement with our faculty, and to also start running into the academic program right away as a freshman. We want you engaged in your field of study. We want you to have that college experience, but most importantly, we want you to be engaged with our faculty. So average class size is around 17, and we're a medium-sized university, and we absolutely love our size for the type of programs and the type of experience that you're going to have. It is 100% of faculty in the classroom. We love our grad programs. We love our grad assistants. They do help in labs and experience working with our undergrad students, but the classroom is 100% taught by our faculty. So we're a walkable campus. We're just a little under 85 acres. So for students that don't know acreage-wise, I'm actually married to a farmer, so I kind of know what the 85 acres is like. But when you come on campus and you walk around campus, it's 5 to 10 minutes from one side to the next to get to your class buildings. So it's a very nice feature. It's on a flat land, but you'll always be introduced on campus. When you come, you'll be welcomed with a welcome to the hilltop, because we do sit on top of the hill. About a mile and a half down Main Street is downtown Peoria on the riverfront. So it's a great campus to really get around and to definitely walk around from your rest halls to the buildings, to our athletic center, and to our fitness center. About 90% on average of our freshman class live on campus. So we do have that college experience feel for students to definitely stay involved while they're on campus. So Foster College of Business, this is a breakdown of our different schools that we just covered in the earlier slide. Accounting, from entrepreneurship to management and leadership, which is like your business administration degree, from your economics to finance, and then marketing. Some special features we have, we actually sit in top 2% or 2% in the world for accreditation for business and for our accounting programs in schools. So we do have a specialized accounting program. So anyone interested in eventually obtaining their CPA, we definitely have the curriculum set for you. And then one of the fun features that I always tell students to definitely look at in the 185 majors is in our marketing program, we have a social media marketing program. So we have everything that is typical in a business program, but we also have some very creative programs blended in to foster College of Business. Slane College of Communications and Fine Arts is some of the favorite majors and the most popular majors at Bradley come from this college. So if you are interested in game design or animation or game art, photography and graphic design, our theater program, this will be your home. It has some very great programs from our speech communication majors. We actually, a tidbit about Bradley is we were the first music business program established in 1948 in the United States. So as you come through the majors with Slane College of Communications and Fine Arts, one of the fabulous draws of the university is our Hollywood semester, where students have an opportunity to go out to Hollywood for a semester with faculty and engage academically in internships within their fields of study and really have an opportunity to start networking in their field. College of Education and Health Sciences is the home to not only our educators, our future teachers, but it also is home to our nursing direct admit program for incoming freshmen. This by far is absolutely hands down one of the most popular programs at Bradley, and it's great because when you apply in as an incoming freshman, I will get the opportunity to read your application, and I'm looking at not only admitting you to Bradley, but admitting you direct entry into our nursing program to where you will have an opportunity to start clinical rotations in your second year. Caterpillar College of Engineering and Technology has a brand new facility that opened up this past year. And we are actually very fortunate and unique in the fact that we share this big, wonderful, beautiful building with our Foster College of Business School. So our engineering and our business students have an opportunity to collaborate together on different projects and teamworks, from our entrepreneurship to our mechanical engineers being able to create and design stuff, and to have the opportunity to be able to start up small businesses. So we engage our students in that environment that they will be experiencing once they graduate and move into the workforce. So we have everything from civil engineering, construction, to the industrial engineering side of it. And of course, mechanical engineering, being one of our largest program, is the home to the biomedical engineering program, and then also the energy engineering program. College of Liberal Arts and Sciences, like I mentioned earlier, as you can see, is one of our largest schools. And I always say it's because we offer almost everything from A to Z, from our pre-med program to international studies to math, and then also to language. So as you can see, we offer a wide variety of programs and opportunities. And every single program at Bradley is direct entry in as an incoming freshman. And again, you'll be engaged in the environment from our faculty. So even in our biology program, you may have the opportunity to start research sophomore, junior year of your undergraduate degree program. The Academic Exploration Program, or what we call the AEP program for short, is a very specialized program that Bradley really created, one of the unique programs in the United States, first to start a footsteps program. And for either undecided students or students that may have 2 or 3 majors in mind and they just can't decide which one to lean on, the AEP program gives students the opportunity to work with faculty, to work with the AEP advisors, and to really start figuring out the right program that is meant for them. So the Footsteps program is very unique because it'll give students the opportunity to shadow and go out into the community and really be able to explore some options that they're working on as finding out if that is the right program, but most importantly, the right career for them to focus on while they're in their undergraduate studies at Bradley. Campus visits, one of our favorite things in the admissions office, is when you actually get to come to campus and visit. And with the COVID-19 and the pandemic that we've been facing the past 6 months, it definitely has a new feel to it as far as all of this virtual program that we've been trying to provide you. We want you to have the opportunity to be able to see campus and see if we're a good fit for you. We are actually this coming Wednesday starting our curbside daily visits again. We are taking social distancing and the security and the safety of our families visiting campus very seriously. So we do offer curbside appointments, and we will also kick off our Bradley Under the Stars visit to campus. So I would encourage you to definitely hop on our visit website and learn more about the visit opportunities that we do have available right now for our students, especially our seniors that are really trying to focus on where they want to apply and where they want to visit and where they want to make their home the next 4 to 6 years. We are doing everything we can to make these visit programs a success. If you're not there yet on wanting to visit in person, we do have some great virtual tour opportunities always available for you on our visit website. So with admissions and financial assistance, like I mentioned earlier, I'm very fortunate in my job as your admissions recruiter that I am not only your recruiter that will talk to you about everything Bradley, but I am the admission counselor that will be reading your admissions file. So I'm the one that will get to know you a little bit better on your application. I will help make the decisions, and then I will also help with the scholarship process. Once you apply and then you complete your file, it's usually a 1 to 2 week turnaround on the decision that will come to you. And then the financial aid process, I will turn around and I'm actually your financial aid advisor. So we really like to start in the admissions office as admission counselors in your college decision process from beginning all the way to the end. And we like to walk you through that entire process. So you know the comfort level and who you will be working with through every decision that you make with Bradley. So the scholarship estimator is one of the important tools. We have been sending out emails to our families and students regarding the beginning process of really trying to figure out the estimated cost and scholarships that are available for you. You can apply to the university. We actually opened up the Bradley application July 1st. The common application opened up August 1st, and we have been reviewing applications for the past couple weeks, and we are in a time frame where we will just keep rolling along as applications get complete. We will review and we will make decisions all the way through to the end of the spring. So if you are interested in applying, you would be able to find us free online through the Bradley application or the common application you will be able to find to apply to Bradley. So our application periods look like this. We are early action non-binding. So you have the opportunity to be able to apply starting July 1 all the way through technically until May 1st. Always work with your recruiter, always work with me. I'll be able to help you with all of your questions throughout this entire process. But I always encourage my students that I talk with, and of course family members, early bird gets the worm. So anytime you're applying to your colleges and you have your top 5 colleges picked out, definitely apply to them in the fall. Halloween's always a great time to get those acceptance letters in the mail, because starting November 1st, all of the Halloween candy is discounted, so you can celebrate with discounted Halloween candy. And you'll see some of our more popular majors like nursing, game design, and animation. We strongly encourage you to apply in the early action period before November 1st, as those class options and those numbers really fill up quite quickly for the number of students that we admit to those programs. In the application materials, it's very easy to apply, and we want to celebrate this year that we are a test optional school. We actually began the process and talking about our test optional process for admissions before the pandemic even hit. We really enjoy reading and doing a holistic admissions review on our candidates that apply to Bradley. So we would need the application, your official high school transcript sent from your high school. And then of course, if you're applying test optional and you click yes, you want to be a test optional student, we actually don't need your standardized test score of ACT or SAT to be reviewed for direct admission to all of our programs, as well as our scholarships. Personal statement and essay, absolutely, that is a part of the application. And I always encourage students to take your time and write this. We want to get to know you as an applicant. I might meet you in person. I had maybe last year. I'll have the opportunity to be able to talk to you on the phone and text questions back and forth together. But the admissions committee that may be making other decisions in your file, they won't get to know you. So it's always great for that personal statement and essay to get to know just a little bit more about you. And then of course, letter of recommendations are not required. They are optional. So if you've already requested for them to send, that is perfectly fine. We will place them in your admissions file, but they are not a requirement. So your admissions file will move through to the point where I can read it without any recommendations needed. Financial assistance. I can't believe we're already here, but October 1st is right around the corner, and the FAFSA will go live October 1st. We at Bradley are very serious about having the families be able to have that information in their hand, so you have a longer period of time to really understand the college investment and to really be able to see what it's going to be like as far as your financial assistance, your scholarships, and your cost at Bradley. So as soon as you file the FAFSA, you put Bradley down, we receive your student aid report, we will start working on any admitted students on getting their financial assistance package out to you. And then we will arrange a time to either talk on the phone or possibly Zoom and go through the package together so you understand every step of the way on what the financial costs will be for Bradley. So the timeline for high school seniors, I'm a timeline type person. I love my calendars. I love to stay on task. And you'll notice here, September through November are great times to complete your admissions applications. Of course, October 1 is FAFSA time. October through March, you'll be able to look for additional scholarships. So when we review admissions applications, we're also reviewing you for scholarships. So that information will come in your acceptance packet. Any outside scholarships at all that you can get your hands on and that you can apply to, please do, because we stack those scholarships off that final cost, and that will help you in the long run. So take that extra 5 minutes to 30 minutes and really research some of those scholarship opportunities. A great way to start is talking to your counselors at your high school. whether it's a college counselor or your guidance counselor, definitely reach out to them. There should also be additional information on your website for your high school counseling center. Should have some great information for you. And then May 1st is usually the enrollment reply deadline to kind of let us know your plan on if you're going to make Bradley your home or if you've made another decision. And that actually is the end of our session. And we would like to open it up for any questions and answers that we can provide you. We have just a few minutes, and I am fortunate enough to have one of my colleagues that will join me for any question and answer time. So if anybody has any questions, certainly let us know and we'll be able to get those answered for you.
There was one question. Where can they find this recording of the video? Was it on the website for the organization, or where can they find it?
See that. I will probably need to reach out to our facilitators. Oh, here we go.
I can answer that for you. It's on moacac.org. I just dropped it in the chat.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
No problem.
I'm actually going to go to the last slide. It will have my information available. So any family members that have not received my business card, you haven't received an email yet with my email signature, this will definitely showcase my information for you. So give me just 1 second and I will actually go through the panel of slides and get to that last one. It didn't pop up at the end, but I do want to make sure to share that information with you. There we go. So up in the upper left-hand corner, you'll find all of my information. I am a regional representative for Bradley, so I actually work out of my home. I am in West Central Illinois, Southern Illinois, near Greenville. And so I'm just about an hour from St. Louis, but my primary job is a regional representative. So I actually take care of all students from Kansas, Arkansas, Missouri, and West Central, Eastern, Southern Illinois high schools. So I keep pretty busy working with all the incoming freshman applicants to the university. But since I do work out of my home, I also utilize my cell phone. So that's why you'll see that 618 number. So for my Missouri families, I always say, if you always see a weird number calling you and it's an unfamiliar number and it's a 618 number, more than likely it will be me. And I am a texter too. Like I said, I have my oldest son applying to Bradley now, and I have 2 other children, 2 other boys. So they always keep me on my toes. So my phone is always with me. So you're welcome to text me anytime with questions as well. If for some reason I am in an appointment or I'm not able to answer right away and it's a question that you really need answered quickly, you can always call the office on campus, and I've provided that number. And then of course you can email me anytime too. So I'm here to kind of help guide you with everything that you need with Bradley. And so does anybody have any questions? I know I cover a lot of information. Hopefully we can get you to come up to campus when you're ready to visit and enjoy one of our Under the Stars visit programs.
Great, so I think that's it for us, unless we have any other questions. Looks like based on the chat, we're okay. But again, thanks so much for joining us. Just there's a quick survey after you close the window. It's 4 questions, so if you wouldn't mind filling that out for us, that would be awesome. Definitely sign up for more sessions at www.moacac.org. And then again, all of the recordings will be available on moacac.org's website. So check those out for sure. And thanks so much for joining us. We appreciate you.
Thanks.